Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Victory at Sea Pacific, the final episode. This will be the concluding episode for sure. All we're going to do is just get into position, take out a few of these tankers and stuff, and then bring over the big bomber. And I do have two Corsairs. They're not nearly close enough, so we got to kind of like... I think what we're going to have to do is kind of have staging points, fighter staging points, stuff like this. So we're not going to worry about these other ones so much. We could actually be doing some targeting, even though we have no bombs, with the other B-29s. The thing I was considering doing actually is beginning some bombing missions on Shimoshiki and Nagasaki, and even Sasebo, maybe Sasebo as well. But let's start out with Shimoshiki, which is going to be one of the more challenging ones. That doesn't look like quite the right course. I wouldn't quite go that way. So I just want to knock out the airfields. We want to knock out the airfields to prevent the Japanese from basically attacking us. Knock out their ability to respond to by intercepting our bombers. So that's the idea. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely going to be one of those situations where we're going to need to control them. Okay, CTFB. So I guess I'm just going to give them an attack order. And, oh, found some combination. Found some ships. See if we can get these with the Helldivers. They're not quite in range. Good. I'm glad we have 5 Helldivers, so that's a good number, and we do want that many. Low fuel. Oh yeah, all the aviation fuel was taken. Thank goodness we have another one coming in. Oh god. There's another carrier group? My goodness. You don't say. They actually, I think, outran the fighters. Or one of them was already picked off. I don't know. These B-29s, they are pretty good. Just lost one of them somehow. Alright, so there is a port. There is an air base. We're going to get the last one to actually make a run this way. Okay, so let's get the last one to make a run this way. First one to make a run this way. Second one. Okay, we'll wait and see what this one wants to do. Oh my gosh. Well, look at that. Well, that's where they were coming from, huh? That has to go. That has got to go. Okay, so where's the other stuff? Where's all our other people? Look at this battleship's like hiding inside inside the water, inside the port. Okay, so where are our other aircraft? My goodness, they are way up there. This guy's actually being chased, so we might have to drop our bombs quickly. Really want to destroy this airfield, and that's what this is going to be about. Okay. So he may not make it. Okay, you, who are technically still okay. Let's move you this way. Kind of just do, whoa, you're actually too far already. So pull back. We'll get the other one in the meantime, who's way the heck up here. My goodness. Drop down. I mean, just drop as much as you can. Okay, view on map, continue. I don't know what they're talking about. Let's just go back in. This guy has already dropped his ordnance. Oh, we got him. Scratch one Japanese flat top. Okay, so that's that one. This is you. You've already dropped. You. And you are not... You're not going to land. Sorry, not yet. Let's wait a little bit. And the last one, this is the one who has to come down way. Quite a lot. So the only thing we really need to do is take out this airbase. Oh boy, here they come. If you can put up with those air sirens, we'll get some interesting damage here. Oh, that looked good. That looked very good, but let's see if it was really good or not. No. A little bit more this way still. Definitely must have done some damage, right? Okay, good. Let's do this. And drop. Looks good. Let's take this guy's altitude way down. I want to do some spotting. And I know your altitude is way up there. Oh my god, you've gotten too far. You've gone too far. Actually scouted it? What? How? This guy? Is it 100% scouted? I mean, what else is there? Is there anything else? Maybe not. Might be it. This guy still has the bomb left. Well, is there anything else worth hitting? Large warehouse. Yeah, there's... We can actually try to line a shot up. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, that's going to do some damage. This airfield's going to be offline for a while. Okay, let's turn back this way. I think I want to line up a shot on both the battleship and the warehouse. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want. We'll see if we get both. If we get one, it's fine. We could also do a... Yeah, it's fine. We're not going to be that specific. Okay. That may get the warehouse, it may not, but I think it'll sink the battleship. If not, it'll do some damage. But this was a very successful mission. First we scouted it, which we didn't even expect to do. War progress is, despite the fact that we've dropped one nuke already, not really in our favor. Alright, let's watch the damage here and then go on home. We knocked out the important targets. Looks like she's actually gone now moving. The Issei has wised up to her positioning. Noticed that she was probably getting targeted or something. Let's see if we get the warehouse at all. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, did not. I don't think I did anything. So these guys might be moving out now. That's fine if they are. We'll have some fighters chasing us off, but Nagasaki and Shimoka, at least those won't be able to, once they land, will not be coming back. Now let's go ahead and launch our torpedo bombers against this, because again we want to conserve our bombs, at first at least. I cannot wait to play as the Japanese Navy. who have like such completely overpowered merchant ships. They can take out freaking airplanes. They can take out ships. I'm just gonna build nothing but merchant ships. Well, he has actually launched some torpedoes, but let's see if he can get the rest. Okay, this is good though. Very good sign. Very good start. We'll absorb some of the we'll absorb some of the aircraft from these bases with our anti-aircraft guns as well. But no more. I don't think there's any more carriers, Japanese carriers, in existence. I think that was actually the last one. If it's not, it may not be, but even if it's not, we have done a pretty good job ruining their abilities to fight, basically. Oh, looks like I was wrong. There's another carrier somewhere over here. But we have two carrier task force like in good position. So, oh boy. Do we start launching all our fighters? I think we are going to launch our fighters. Go ahead, do it, do it, do it. It'll stop the B-29s. I mean, I think that CTF Bravo is going to control this area anyways, so they're a little bit more, like it's a little more appropriate for them to be attacking these targets. And after all that, of course, let's use our torpedo bombers to eliminate another thing. So that, I think, was pretty effective. We can just disengage this unit. Are they going to get there? I don't think so, right? Are they closing? Oh, they did. Wow, okay. And they closed too. Wow, okay, that was actually worth it. Holy cow. I'm surprised. They got there. Okay, we destroyed that one. That is actually that was pretty good. Those battleships are moving out. But Okinawa very soon is going to have the capability to defend herself. Just need some cargo ships to come in, bearing some supplies. We probably would have been better off sending first SAG back just to get resupplied. And you know what? A lot of the... Which are the destroyers that don't have anti-aircraft? Because I think that there's a glutton of them in Bravo. Yeah, and I think what we're going to do is... We're going to break off this group. And we're going to send them to go assist. We're going to send them basically to port in Okinawa, but their main job is going to be to assist the first SAG. They'll be the first SAG's new escort. And CTF Bravo was like really overstocked on, and still even has one destroyer leader, the Gridleys. Okay, but anyways, it's 15 minutes, and our goal is to drop a nuke, so probably should get going. I think that what we're going to do now is launch one last. Oh, we're low on fuel, so we need to wait for this guy to get in. Even though you have 96,000. So this needs to be broken up into two groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't need to be exact. I'm just going to try to more or less split it. 1, 2. Okay. Task Force 52. Okay, what are you guys? You have 50,000. Does that mean that you... Amazing! I'm just going to move this group here. So we split them, and it actually worked. It gave them the order to deliver once again. So I found a way around it. I did it. And they are trying to track him down. I think they're going to get him. They should get him. Got him. I think they got him. Oh, okay, they went actually into the... That was a very aggressive attack. I think I want to turn off the auto launch for now. Although we will probably launch a full-fledged attack against this group, which is powerful enough to warrant a reaction. How close are we? Yeah, so I think we're going to go ahead and do that now. Go ahead. We're going to get CTF Charlie to launch some torpedoes, so we need to actually line up some torpedoes first. Oh, where's this? What do we find here? Oh, what the heck? One carrier. Well, call me. That's crazy. We might even want the B-29s to do this. No, it's just too risky. Let's just get the job done. I kind of even want Task Force 51 to go up there and take care of them, but again, let's not risk it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 against. Huh. There's actually nothing else in sight right now. We'll wait a little bit and I'll send them against this unit as a secondary. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this carrier is responding. 2,000. We have, well, you know what? We have 2,000. Iwo Jima, congratulations, you get a shipyard as well. Send the Avenger out. Might as well send everyone out. Oh, yeah, well. They're close enough that we can actually do some damage here. And we have some resupply units coming in soon. Good, took care of that. "17 minutes in. I just want to make sure we don't forget to do the atomic bomb. Alright, so now let's do this. I think it's time. Oh no, low fuel, that's right. But some of them don't have low fuel. So these 4 can go. Even this 5th one, fantastic. So these guys are going to go to Nagasaki. And they're going to take the brunt of the damage and all that. And then the last B-29, the last lone B-29 is going to be sent after that. Okay, they did some damage. That's good. We're currently engaging this one. Their aircraft are on their way. CTFC is going to be tasked with launching torpedo bombers now. I do want to queue up 4 torpedo bombers. From every group, every carrier. Just so we can conserve those bombs. And these guys are still on their way back, but that's fine. We still want 4 to be torpedo bombers. Okay, good. So now we can get these torpedo bombers launched against this. And here they come. This is going to be bloody. Has a lot of dive bombers. Yep. Well, that was not all that great, actually. Could have been a lot better. 633. 612. Not that great either. not that great. Actually, I mean, I would say it was more or less realistic. It's like good numbers. Kind of what I would expect in real life, but I didn't expect that this would be doing real life numbers. Okay, so what do we have to worry about next? Supposedly this is a raid. I don't really know where that comes from. Here's our level bombers. Yeah. So CTF, you're moving there. CTF Bravo, your job is probably to move this way. Oh, are you launching a follow-up attack? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, we have... we probably should launch some more torpedo bombers on this. Hopefully they do a little bit more. We might have to just launch everything at that. Don't really want to, but... let's wait for this. It's going to happen at the same time. Damn it. 242. We got one battleship and all that. All right, well, hopefully these guys... Oh, good. They actually did stay in the air, more or less. Which one is the airfield? Okay, there's the airfield. Okay, so we are approaching from the north kind of intentionally. So that we can make a parallel run on that. Drop down to 5,000. There's 3 of them. So I guess what I need to do actually is send the lead guy over right away. Probably just have him bomb the airfield directly. Yeah, that looks good. And we can slowly send the other ones over as well. Just going to wait for some of the sites to be identified a little bit better. But this one's pretty obvious, and I think we're easily going to be able to drop the bombs and destroy this airfield, which is, again, the primary target. Probably overshot that a little bit. Whoa, man, it's loud. Super loud. Okay, there's this, there's that, there's these, the others. Let's get him to drop down to 2,300 or so to continue identifying. So now these guys, yeah, as I suspected, they're going to start to turn back home. They'll hit whatever we ask them to if we just give them one single target. So definitely want to send somebody after this. Maybe even 2 people. Oh. Well, here's the bombs. Maybe we can take out their port as well. No, that's not a priority. Let's move them this way. Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect bombing run. Got exactly what we wanted out of that. There's not actually a good line of objects for us to attack. Oh, look at this. Nagasaki scouted. What the heck is this? AAA? Minor AAA. I think this is another thing we can scout, too. Let's come on over this way, then. These guys are still coming in. So is there anything else we want to attack? Yeah, I'd say let's go... Oh my god, that's wonderful. Yeah, go for this one. And you will just be like my ace in my sleeve, up my sleeve. This guy overflew a little bit. Yeah, there is some stuff over there, but what do we want to do? I think that the airfield itself is destroyed. This is the hangar, so we're going to go for the hangar. So hopefully that gets the job done. And we've spotted 96% of it. What has not been spotted? Good, got the hangar. Is there another hidden something somewhere? Nice. More explosions. Okay, so who doesn't have... Everyone should be going home. You're the only one left. Okay, good. Oops. Land. Do not land. No, that is not good. Oh, there's a barracks here. I don't really know if that matters. We could destroy the ship dock. I guess that's the next best thing. Just let them do it. I think that this thing will... I think that they hit. Let's find out. Pretty sure. What is this? Oh, we got that. That's for sure. Airfield says it's still okay now because it's here in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's frustrating. But we got the hangar, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. That's fine. And let's get the other B-29 out. So we got fuel. So that means that we can do a... We can push on Sasebo. Scouted 96. Scouted 100. So we can do push on Sasebo with a bunch of these guys, and then we can launch the B-29 with the game-ending bomb. And if that's the game-ending bomb, I mean, what really are we waiting for? Although, I mean, it is nice to conserve a few of the bombs by using torpedoes. Oh my gosh. This thing apparently has just obliterated our forces. But that makes it a fantastic thing to allow for combat launching and just put it in this area and let it intercept aircraft. Is there anything left? Are we not able to launch anymore? What have they done? Just decimated our forces. Yeah, CTFB has nothing left. Wow. That is something. That's really something. I can't believe that the entire force was eliminated. Obviously, that's some kind of bug. Should not be killing me that easily. And you know what? I might even take control of this. Let me go map, just so I can load this area real quick. Where's the enemy fleet? They're somewhere over here, I thought. Just keep going. Yeah, there they are. Zeros. Oh, wow, Corsairs. I just want to load all this, even though it's causing some issues. That's intentional. Just let it happen, kind of thing. There's the enemy fleet. Okay, good. Let's go back, and now what I want to do is get CTSC. It's going to launch all their bombers. We already launched our torpedo groups, but this is probably what our bombers are meant to do. This is what they were meant to do. So I'm gonna kind of monitor them in this last bombing mission, probably their last bombing mission. And we'll get this group to go up north, just basically in a dead line, a line directly towards Nagasaki. They have nothing else left, just fighters. So now, I don't care how low your fuel is. These guys are right there. Should be, every man should be jumping on them. Yeah, we actually have enough fuel to do even that. So please just destroy this. Destroy this group. Do not let them through. Okay, now with all these bombers, this is a large group of bombers. Let's give them a moment. Let's get them to like the halfway point. Wow, we still did not destroy this. So conveniently, this spotter will be flying over that group. Not very conveniently for them. Way too low of an altitude. Torpedo bombers are set. Okay, so these are the ones, yeah. Need to get them up. 400. 3,400. 3,400. Okay, good. I wanted them to be in formation, so I'm trying to convince them to stay in formation. Okay, let's push on. Okay, here we go. So we want to just take out the Issei and as many of the heavy cruisers as we can. So let's just start lumping off. We're going to get 4 on the Issei. And we'll get 4 on the next target of opportunity, which is going to be Takasi. Which would be the one closest, the heavy cruiser closest, which would otherwise prevent us from a relatively safe return. And it looks like this group is up next. There they are, okay. So this group is just going to move right now. We're going to observe and see what else needs to be destroyed, essentially. Because we did lose some Helldivers in that bomb, in that drop. You can see him. Got the Takasi. You know, doing this on the combat screen is obviously just way more effective. Alright, we need to send... Oh, wow. Very nice. Target of opportunity. That is amazing. Okay, so 4 onto the Yonashiro. And probably 2 onto... Actually, I think what we're going to do is take out... Ooh. Probably 2 to this Yonashiro and 2 onto the Issei. Alright, now you guys are just going to continue to circle for a little bit here. And wait and see what happens. Love it how they're just breaking up and doing their own things, going their own ways. Nosing over. Moving in. Got that one. Issei's down. Perfect. This is working out pretty well. We got another group of 4 for the last Yonashiro. Man, they are really running out of names, huh? And 2 for the Shoka. We'll stay with one of the final ones, bombarding the Yonashiro. There we go, into the dive. Little adjustments. And drop. Got her. Wonderful. The Shoka looks like she's going to survive. Surprised she's putting up this much of our AA coverage. And that is a lot. What do we have here? Let's go back to the world map. So our B-29s have launched a long time ago. And now it's time, I believe, to get the B-29 out. Bockscar. 1 destroyer left. That was a fantastic effort. So you're moving into position. This is good, although you're actually just moving into position this way. So we're going to have to use CTFC to... 1 destroyer I'm okay with, but I'm a little more worried about... Okay, first of all, let's get first sag out. No, they don't have enough ammunition. Need to wait for ammunition. No, okay, we're going to get CTF Able out. Oh, CTF. Continue? Who the hell's this enemy? Launch your bombers, I guess. It's kind of a weird thing. I want to be... Okay, yes, this is exactly what I thought. It's a little weird. We want to move them down here. Okay, very good. Just want to make sure we're not on the wrong side of the island, basically. Oh, we don't have enough fuel. Okay, so we'll stay here. It's good to do that, though, I think. We want as well to just... Yeah, there's no fuel left on those, but if there's fuel left on anyone, go do your worst. Yeah, no more fuel. That's fine. Actually, it looks like these two can also be prepared as bombers. Yeah, that's pretty good. So do whatever damage we can. This 1 destroyer has realigned. I think we have torpedo bombers. We might just send 1 flight over, see if we can take care of him. 3 bombers from Nagasaki. Okay, this is more important. We have some fighters already taking care of it. Good. Did we already launch? Yep, we did. Answer that one real quick. So these are torpedo bombers and such. Okay, good. So they're launching the wrong kind of things against their inevitable doom right now. Destroyers, by the way, very easily could dodge torpedoes, but I think the simulation doesn't really account for that. Now, as soon as these guys are back... Oh, there's the dive bombers. But we do have some fighters going up. Look at CTFB covering CTFC. This is perfect. Enemy fleet near Okinawa was destroyed, which means that CTFA... Wow. You guys just really have to get back into port. But first SAG can undock. We might actually need their guns. And Task Force 51 is attempting to link up. Okay, how's everything going? 3 level bombers are remaining. Again, this is just to distract from the impending doom at Nagasaki. Let's go ahead and launch an attack. Not too worried. I don't know what else could really be a threat at this point. Okay, so we have some stuff incoming. But as long as we're going to go to... so we have some fighters moving to intercept as well. But not only that, but as soon as we... Yeah, as soon as we just shoot them down, basically. I guess they just got shot down very quickly. And the other ones are still going to be... wow, we have tons of forces streaming out to bomb the crap out of these guys. The nuke is on the way. It's 40 minutes in. We're going to speed it up a little bit here. So they do have some torpedo bombers, but we're sending our fighters out. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to be a big deal. We're not going to scout, we're just going to bomb. This thing actually still around. This is insane. Okay, we're going to get this guy to go back to port. She actually probably is fine on bombs and stuff, but we'll get her to go back here anyway. So that guy has passed. CTFC is still making her way forward, launching another wave of bombers against the cargo. But the important one is, and I want to do this one, hopefully it won't drop my atomic bomb to ground level. Chasing somebody, right? Oh, we're actually engaged now? Oh, that's 0. Okay. It's not even it's an A6M0, it's not even an A6M2. Well, if that's the case, we probably should catch it. Yep, got it. Now the question is, where is my B-29? Impending doom. Okay, I guess they didn't make it. So we lost 1 fighter, I think they lost 4. 10 cargo ships. It's kind of funny because it's weird. We actually, in some sense, we could not win the war. Okay, it's time. It's time. Dun 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 dun. I don't know why, but that's the music that plays in my head as this bomb goes ever closer. And Nagasaki is in a little valley. It's gonna be devastating. Devastating effect. Drop the bomb and go home. And I think it's only appropriate that we do take a moment and realize how terrible war is. And the dropping of a nuclear bomb is like the most extreme. I mean, well, this is a video game, but I think it should hit all of us, the dropping of a nuclear bomb onto... You know, this is not just purely a military target. There are civilians here. And this is what happened in real life. There was... I mean, in any war, there's so many civilian casualties. And I just want to take that moment, at least, to reflect upon the terrible destruction the war causes. And we play video games, but... Let's also remember, I have unlocked an achievement now, Pacific Star. Let's also remember that... yeah, we're playing something which it's much better to play than that. Wow, Yorktown, right? Than to live through. To our good and loyal subjects, after pondering deeply the general trends of the world and the actual conditions obtaining in our empire today, we have decided to effect a settlement of the present situation by resorting to an extraordinary measure. We have ordered our government to communicate to the governments of the United States, Great Britain, China, and the Soviet Union that our empire accepts the provisions of their joint declaration. Now, note this is an important thing that people have commented on. I actually don't know how important it is. Iowa, down there. Japan never actually said we surrender. They just said, basically, we accept your terms. And some people, you know, pay close attention to that, knowing that, you know, The Japanese are very proud people, and there's Hiroshima and the surrender. Amazing. Well, that is going to bring this series to a close, and I don't know where it came from, but the ending kind of caught me off guard, kind of put me on an emotional foot. I really enjoyed this playthrough. I would say that this game has like such great potential. I've been watching, and I recommend everyone else does, the XRG and the Historical Gamers War in the Pacific Admirals Edition multiplayer game. And this is basically what you would consider like an easier version, a lighter version of War in the Pacific. And it has such potential, just like that game does. It's so much easier to play this one. But with the bugs in the current state of development, it's really not a great game. And that's, of course, the biggest crimes are when something doesn't reach its full potential. And that's what keeps it from being a great game. When you play a game and it's like a good game and it's basically as good as it can be for what it is, it's not like a tragedy. It's just like, okay, this is just what it is. But then when you see, I mean, it's kind of like if you were to watch, I don't know, what's a very, very general or very worldwide type example. I'm not going to use specific names. I mean, I could bring up specific players of sports and all that, but it'd be like watching a mediocre sports player have a mediocre career versus somebody who is extremely talented, just completely underperforming. And even if they perform at the same level, you would always say that it was a much greater tragedy that mediocre person, I mean the great player, was playing mediocre than a person who didn't have necessarily the same talent anyway. So, let's continue to hope that Victory at Sea Pacific improves. Now, as with all of my series, if you've made it the 56, whatever, 57, I don't even know what episode it is, but if you've made it this full series, that's kind of amazing. And the good news I have for you is, by the time this last video is going out, Rule the Waves 2 will only be a few days away. And I think that Rule the Waves 2 could also be a very enjoyable experience. I mean, I'm not sure it'll exactly capture this environment because it won't be focused on exactly World War II in the Pacific. It's more theater agnostic, but that's the good news is I'll be starting that new series almost right away. So Victory at Sea Pacific in the Japanese campaign, it will wait for a while. And I may play on hard, I may not. I might have to play a little bit off camera. I don't want to play the Japanese campaign off camera because I don't want to get spoiled anything. But anyway, what I wanted to say is if you made it this far, as with all my series, I really take seriously. I mean, I read every comment and I respond to everyone I can see or remember to. But I really take seriously people who have made it to the very end of a series. I mean, obviously, if you're, that interested in these games and in my commentary on them, then you're kind of like the person, you're probably very close to my taste in games and everything. So if you have any recommendations for a series or anything like that, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I don't know why this ending was a little bit emotional. It was just watching those bombs drop and then seeing all those photos flash. They did a really good job with the ending as well. So hats off to the team. I hope they continue to improve with this game. We're at 1.4.0, and this game it was released about 8 months ago. It's only been getting better. So let's hope that trend continues. But for now, that's going to conclude this series. There won't be another episode because we're done. And I look forward to seeing you. Hopefully you'll check out my Discord, which should be in the video description below. There should be a link there. And drop by, say hello. Or I hope to see you along for another series. That's going to be it. With those concluding remarks, I just want to say, again, thank you for watching. And until whatever series, stream, or video I catch you on next, or you catch me on next, take care.